Hello, please have a seat.
Thank you.
This is the speaking test for the International English Language Testing System held on the 29th of January. Candidate's name, Happiness Gideon. Candidate's number, 010246. And the examiner is Gotswo Chiedu. Examiner's number is 262341. Good afternoon, I'm Gotswo Chiedu. What's your name?
Good afternoon. My name is Gideon Happiness.
What can I call you?
You can call me Happiness.
Okay. Can I have a look at your means of identification?
Okay, so
Alright. So, where are you from?
I am from a small community called Nuatai in Okobo local government, which is in the southern part of Nigeria.
Okay. In this first part of the test, I'm going to be asking you some questions about your friends. So tell me, do you have many friends?
Okay, so I have more than 6 friends, and I am not sure if I should say this is many. However, I had more than 30 friends back in my school days, and if I should count my Facebook friends as real friends, the number will go high.
How often do you go out with your friends?
So I meet with my friends like twice a week. I love to spend the weekends with them. Sometimes we go out to different places, see movies, and discuss different topics together. I don't go out with all my friends, but sometimes I hang out with my close buddies and go out with them 2 to 3 times a month.
Tell me about your best friend at school.
Okay. My best friend at school was Collins. He was a great guy. He was tall and brave. He taught me how to be courageous whenever we're faced with trouble. He had great impact in my life, though he lives in Australia now, but we regularly communicate via Skype. I liked him specifically because he was more like a brother to me than a friend.
How friendly are you with your neighbors?
Okay, I must say I'm quite lucky to have neighbors who are always supportive and well-behaved. I'm quite close to them, and we've been living together in our neighborhood for more than a decade now. We understand each other. We have this mutual understanding and a bond which ties us together as close neighbors. I respect their opinion, their privacy, and try to step out whenever they need me.
Which is more important to you, friends or family?
To be honest with you, family comes first. However, there are some friends who become our family members. The bond between family members is usually stronger. This does not mean that we don't have friends who are equally important in our lives. Being with family makes us who we are, and being with friends make our life worth living.
Okay, so we've come to the end of the speaking test part 1. We shall be moving on to the speaking test part 2. Please have a look at this question. You'll be given 60 seconds to gather your points. Your time starts. Okay, you have 2 minutes to speak on this. You can begin.
Okay, so I like attending occasions a whole lot, most especially wedding ceremony. And there was this wedding I attended. It was a neighbor's wedding who was also my colleague at work and a close friend. And being her close friend, I was saddled with the responsibility to plan the wedding. We had to plan for the bridal shower and also the white wedding. And in preparation for this day, I had to create a WhatsApp group where we met to deliberate on the wedding plan. Picking out colors of outfits, which was purple, and I, as the chief bridesmaid, was to use a nude color. The day set aside for the bridal shower approached, and it was a success. Moving on to the wedding, On that fateful day, everyone was gorgeously dressed. We marched to the church where the couple were joined together in holy matrimony. And then we moved on to the reception ground where we all had lots of fun. It was quite a memorable occasion.
We've come to the end of the speaking test part 2. We shall be moving on to the speaking test part 3. So tell me, Miss Happiness, how can people search for information now?
Okay, thank you so much for that question. No, technology has made it quite easier for people to search for information anywhere, anytime, either on a browser or a website using their phone or a computer. But the Google app has made it quite easier for people to access information now.
What information can people get from television?
Okay, in spite of the fact that watching television is not as common these days, but there are a whole lot of importance accrued to it. For instance, it helps you to get to know about emergency situation, just like the case of COVID-19 pandemic we had in the year 2020. Can also provide us with information about our immediate environment and also that of other places, countries and continents. Can also provide you with information about people in authority.
Okay. Is it important to like the people you study or work with?
In my own opinion, I feel it is very important you like those you study or work with, because you spend most of the time with them either at work or at school, and if you do not like each other, then there won't be smooth running and cooperation among you. Personally, my colleagues at work are my best friends, and we usually work together, which has often yielded positive results.
Okay. With the development of the internet, are libraries still important?
Well, I think they are, but not as important as it was in the time past because of the invention of the internet, where people can read and study online, either in their houses or wherever they choose. But the vast importance of libraries is that it provides you with a conducive environment where you can study comfortably and assimilate.
We've come to the end of the speaking test. We wish you best of luck, Miss Happiness.
Thank you.